So why don't we keep the laughter going? Because as they say, laughter is the best medicine, unless you've had abdominal surgery. And then it helps. That would hurt. Okay, so I'm a single woman. What day is tonight? I don't know. You don't know? Okay. What day is today?
Monday.
Monday. Okay, so I've been single for 2 years. And when you're single, you do some things to put yourself out there, like, you know, online dating. Like, has anybody done Match.com?
No.
Round of applause. Anybody at all? In California? Just Boston? Great. Thanks for that. Well, Match.com, let me tell you how it goes. They promote it saying, if you don't find your match in 6 months, we'll give you 6 months free. Do you know what that's code for? We suck. And you're not going to meet anybody. And then we're going to make you feel good at the end because it'll be free. What? Okay. This is how that kind of works. A guy emails me, and I got a message, and I'm like, oh, he's not that cute. And instead of ignoring it, because it's rude, I write to him, and I'm like, I don't think we're going to be a good match. Good luck. Thanks for writing. Because I think that's polite, because women are polite always, you know. And then he writes back, well, that's fine, because you had a big nose. I can't just let it go. So now I write to him, and I say, okay, let me get this straight. You must email chicks with big noses. What? Yeah, men don't take rejection. And it's fine, I've learned that. Okay, speed dating. Anybody ever tried that? Is that just a Boston thing, too? You guys know what speed dating is? Yeah. Okay. And it's not just like banging 10 guys 10 minutes each. I mean, it's a common misconception, because when you explain it to someone, that is how it works. You're with 10 guys for 10 minutes each. So you feel like a herd of cattle. You're sitting, all the ladies are sitting because we're dainty and they allow us to sit. And the men rotate. They're just rotating. So I think number 8 out of 10 who was trashed, like, practically didn't even sit. He's like, hey. And I was like, hey there. And going into this event, I thought, okay, if anybody asks me what I do as a hobby, I'm going to say stand-up comedy. You know, because I wouldn't just volunteer that information, because that's really conceited. So instead I say, I'm an executive assistant for a CEO. Yeah, I know. Anyway, so this one guy who's loaded sits down, he's like, hey, so what do you do for a hobby? And I was like, well, I do stand-up comedy. And he's like, that's hot. Okay, we're not like alone in this room, there's people everywhere. I was like, oh, all right, thank you. And he's like, what's your favorite position? I was like, what? He's like, what, you do comedy? Wasn't that funny? I was like, okay, let's get this straight. Comedians think everything's funny? No, it doesn't work that way. So, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, their slogan is, pick Enterprise and we'll pick you up. Then what? Does he go with me on the vacation? I don't really understand that. You know, but I think it could work for me, because I could rent cars and hope that the driver was an attractive single guy, and he'd get there, and I'd be like, oh my God, where are we going? He'd be like, you rented the car? That's a little awkward. So you know what my favorite doctor appointment is? The OBGYN appointment, naturally, because I don't get any attention. So really, that's where I'm getting it. That appointment, just from the get-go, ladies, you'll know what I mean, is just awkward. Okay, you're given typically a paper towel dress. Yes, and they always tell you, please keep it open in the front. I was going to fold it up and make a bird, like you do. And doctors in Boston are really polite because they allow me to keep my socks on. It's great. Because it's my feet, I'm embarrassed. Anyway. So basically you're sitting up on this slab of deli wrap. You know, when you're waiting your half hour and you start to sweat, and it's going to happen. And you're sitting there, and you're always like, well, how should I sit like this? You know, so I make it easy for doctors in Boston, and I just kind of scooch down and put my feet in the stirrups ahead of time. Really, it's a dream come true for you to find who walks in and doesn't have to give you any direction at all. So, and then I just think I'm going to take it one step further one time and just put some speckling in. Really. And then they that'll be appropriate. We'll leave you there. Thanks, guys.
For Kim Rosen. Yeah. Your next comic is our feature act tonight.